Hello, this is Anurakti with another reading. So today we are doing what psychic abilities are currently blossoming for you. So we have 3 pals, each with a crystal and a number. So this is, I mixed all these cards. I just pulled from each deck. So it's going to tell you what psychic ability is blossoming. But I also pulled cards to ask, what is this psychic ability helping you to achieve? What is this psychic ability helping you to achieve? And also I pulled a prayer card for each pal that will help the ability to develop more smoothly. So we're just cleansing. So we have pile number 1, which is 5959. And it is also Selenite. Pile number 2, 882277, Fluorite Tower. Pile number 3 is the number 44. And this is Nigerian black Tourmaline with a little bit of lepidolite in here for pile number 3. So pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Again, what psychic abilities are developing and unblossoming at this time? Blossoming at this time. And what are they helping you to achieve? Go ahead and pick your pal. If you feel called to more than one, please feel free. There may be messages in multiple pals for you. All right, pile number 1 is what we're going to start. Pile number 1, you pick Selenite. I automatically felt like this has something to do with your vision. So I'm going to assume that this has something to do with your eyes. Maybe you're starting to be able to see auras. Auras are colors around people. Maybe seeing energy waves around them. But we're going to get in and see. So this pal is right here. Lets us know. These cards I pulled to let us know what are these psychic abilities helping you to achieve. So we'll do these at the end along with the prayer card. So the first cards I'm pulling are, what psychic abilities are you currently blossoming at this time? And then we're going to pull other cards I have. 11th house, 3rd house. So perception came out. That automatically, like I said, vision for me. Speech, thought, social media, excursions, dating, sibling, research, street life, circulation, discussion, surroundings, and sociability. Automatically with surroundings on this card, like I said, I already felt like it's vision. Also with the Knight of Cups too. The Knight of Cups to me can be about the eyes. And auras is all about, seeing somebody's aura is also let you know what state their emotions are in. So you can tell when somebody's worried. You can tell when somebody, this is out without looking at their body language. You could just see the color around them. You can tell if it's pink, maybe they're in a loving mood. If it's red, that can be anger or passion, depending. Blue can be kind of cool, calm, and collected. Yellow can be very happy. Orange can be feeling very creative. Purple can definitely be in tune with spiritual wisdom. We also pull cleansing here. I get that a lot. I get this is a very watery. I know we have fire and water here. We got strength. Let me show you this cleansing. You also got insecurities. Tarot guidance. And then you pulled this guy. This is an oracle deck that I'm going to use today. It's the Santa Muerte oracle deck. I'll show you this card one more time. It's so nice. It's very dark, just a big skull and then the eyes. So what psychic ability is currently blossoming for you? I'm going to definitely say being able to see auras for a couple of reasons. You pulled the Emperor card, which is an Aries card. So Aries rules the head in astrology. It rules the head. And what's in the head is the eyes. So this can be also maybe if you struggle with vision before, maybe your vision is getting a little bit better. Ten of Swords in reverse. So this definitely could mean this is something that you've been working on for some time. Maybe you've had a hard time with it. This also tells me it's important to develop this ability to see auras, because it would allow you to have the spirit of discernment quicker when it involves people that are coming towards you. If you're able to see the auras, you can kind of see what kind of energy field they're coming towards you with, and also help you get in tune quicker with what their intentions are. You pulled the 11th house, which is an edge. So the edge. So this is definitely telling me that this psychic ability will bring you edge and being able to discern, being accompanied by a lot of enemies too. Knight of Cups in reverse and a Ten of Swords can mean a lot of enemies coming your way. So just being mindful of this psychic ability that will help you to see what state of condition they're in and what really their ulterior motive is. But on top of that, the Emperor is like, you make the call. You kind of make the decision, but a part of that requires you to be in tune with this psychic gift that's giving you the edge. Friendship, group creativity, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation, and the future. So this could definitely be people that want to do business with you, but sometimes it's just best to be mindful of where to place them. Even if they may have strong skills that could benefit you, be mindful of maybe giving these people a certain level of power, because they may use it to turn their backs on you later. So again, this is all about the side of seeing, Daughter of Earth, being mindful of who's really giving you a genuine offer here with the Daughter of Earth. Being able to see people's auras is a good reason for that. Like I said, if somebody is wanting to cause darkness or evil to you, you might see some shadows around them. You may see very squiggly lines around them. That means that somebody's very scattered. Also, if you see any cords, like strings of attachments to you and another person, that could definitely be somebody that's siphoning off of your energy, draining energy from you, stealing energy from you. With the Death card here, that could definitely be mindful of people that are draining your energy. And this may be the need to cut a lot of cords with people. Also here you put the High Priestess. So this is definitely a highly spiritual card. This is definitely being able to see people's ulterior motives, being able to tell people that are selling you dreams and aren't really offering you anything. I mean, they're just not offering, their words and actions aren't lining up. So for me, this is just being able to see that in people's auras before. Being able to tell when people are lying in their auras or just in their body language. So this would be able to read the colors around people, and also being able to read people's body language more than anything. Being able to tell when people are lying, paying attention to where their eyes are going, paying attention to when people get nervous. Also being able to pay attention to people that may be very, very much in control of their body language and emotions, to know that these people also, they can be very intelligent, but they can still have ulterior motives that aren't, you know, just to use you. So being able to read the aura is beneficial, because you can tell which way, you know, kind of see what their intentions are. Cleansing is here too. So cleansing is being able to see clearly, cleansing out, you know, negative energies around you, people that are siphoning energy from you, people that are coming towards you with that seem like great ideas, but they're not. The Strength card is here. So this is definitely saying that this psychic ability is getting stronger. Maybe you kind of are somebody that's a little bit, this is telling me this probably doesn't really believe too much in psychic abilities, which is fine. I understand it. But this is just saying don't be afraid, Queen of Insecurity. So you could definitely, and this could be king or queen. So this could definitely be something that you're insecure about, that maybe you don't feel like you have any abilities or anything like that. I definitely pick this up to be a beginner pile, a pile that just may be getting into with their abilities. So this is just saying, if you feel insecure about that, why not just take the adventure as, I'm going to accept the gift and see where it takes me. How will it hurt me? How is it going to hurt me if I don't engage in it? Okay, if I do, maybe something good will happen from it. But if I don't even take the opportunity, how will I know that it's beneficial? Tarot guidance is here. So this also could be that maybe you're interested in watching tarot. I mean, you could also be interested in learning tarot too. Maybe you're a little afraid of it. To me, this definitely could be somebody that's interested in tarot, because you pulled two tarot reader cards, the High Priestess and the Emperor. So this could definitely be turned to tarot readings to get a clear perception, to verify whether whatever your intuitive hit or whatever you saw in that person's aura surrounding them, maybe watch a tarot reading to see if it verifies or confirms that. Now remember, we're not bound to tarot, but it can be something that is that assists you for sure. So what is this psychic ability helping you to develop? For sure, coming out of the darkness, being able to see what lies behind the mask of people, being able to see what's behind the darkness with this one card here. Being able to see behind people's masks, really being able to see their intentions and really seeing the things that others don't see, which is people's auras. A lot of people don't see auras, you know. So being able to see somebody's aura and see what they're feeding off is important. Let's see, what is this psychic ability helping you to achieve? This psychic ability is helping you to achieve inspiration. This is telling me that these people that may be coming towards you, it's a lot of deceptive people. I mean, this could be 10 people that are coming towards you to be deceptive, to want to get on board, but really don't have the best interest at heart. You know, Ten of Swords is definitely people that will betray you, that'll lie, they'll steal from you, they'll cheat. They'll do anything, you know, to get ahead. They're gonna sneak their way to the top. Is kind of what this means. So with inspiration, it's kind of like some people are just coming towards you to give you inspiration with their ideas. If you're inspired by somebody's idea or what they say, it's okay to take, you know, take that for yourself and use it within your own plan. Also, the plant here is lupine. Lupine springs. It blossoms in the springtime. And it's it lives a very short-lived life. It doesn't live long, but it does come every spring. So for me, this is just saying this aura, being able to read people's aura will let you know who's around for the long term and who's around for short term. Another thing is lupine is all about dreams, the dream state and things like that. So being mindful of people that are coming to you to help, that want you to fulfill their dreams. And it's important to let these people know that they have to go out on their own and achieve it. They can't be looking for a handout and things like that. Other things that this is helping you to, so this psychic ability of seeing, which is auras, is what I saw. I was having the ability to see auras, things like that. That to me is the psychic ability that you're developing. Queen of Swords, being able to see through people's bullshit. So like I said, she is the master of feeling logical, being able to receive logical notions intuitively, and being able to combat people in a very sweet way. So being able to, I understand what this person's motive is. I saw their aura. I read their energy. I read their body language. I already know what they're offering me. And I just know how to politely say no. I know how to politely keep them, you know, in a place of like, hey, I appreciate you sharing this information with me, but I'm not willing to work with you or anything like that. But for me, this is definitely being mindful of who you work with. And this psychic ability is helping you, which is the psychic ability of vision, observing, seeing people's auras, and watching their body language is helping you to decipher that. The magic of pretending also came out. Visualize your ideal situation. Be detailed. Play the part. See it as already manifested. Speak it into existence and be certain. So not doing anything unless you're certain about it. Not doing anything unless you're certain about it. Not doing anything unless you're certain about it. And that certainty comes from this new psychic ability of sight that you're having, being able to see people's intentions clearly because you're able to see their aura, you're able to read their body language, you're able to see beyond the mask that they wear. Then the last card you got is compassion. This will be your prayer card to help develop this psychic ability of seeing auras. To me, this is seeing auras. As you praise your day for greater compassion, a new self is born. Drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. So this is also being open to the psychic ability that you have developed. Be willing to embrace it. It is changing, and it's just going to bring you more independence here. 5 is all about change. 9 is all about independence. So be willing to go through this change within yourself, to maybe be open to having psychic abilities. There's nothing wrong with it. Pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If that pile did not resonate with you, please check out another pile that we have. Again, thank you so much for checking out Anurakti Tarot. Have a wonderful day. We're going to cleanse for pile number 2. Pile number 12. So pile number 2, you are the only pile that pulled 2 of the I Am Queen or King cards. So you are 882277 and you're the Fluorite Tower. So this was a number you got in the last pick a card reading, just off your tarot card. So I decided that I was going to keep those numbers as promised. So again, we have here cards that are going to talk about what psychic abilities you have that is currently blossoming, what current psychic ability is blossoming. We have cards here that let you know what are these psychic abilities helping you to achieve. And these are the oracle cards. So we're going to pull these last. And the prayer card also. What prayer do you need to help develop this psychic ability? All right. Psychic ability for pile number 2. 882277 with Fluorite. Deep delusions. I'm going to read them like this. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, I like this. Capricorn, the boss. Alchemy, fragmented, the light after darkness, and then we're gonna look at these. So I'm gonna say pile number 2, the psychic ability that is currently blossoming for you could be clairaudience. Claircognizance, which is the ability to know. So this is just having the knowing. It's a very strange thing, but you just know certain things. It could be inspired by a thought, an action that you see somebody do. Just the ability to know. There's claircognizance and clairvoyant. No, I'm going to say it's clair. You know what it is? It's claircognizance. Excuse me. Because she's all about She's all about thinking and thoughts. This is air energy. I did want to say clairaudience too, like the ability to hear. I know music and sound is usually referred to as a cup, but with our ears, we listen to air. We listen to frequency. So this is the ability to hear and to know. So you could hear things intuitively, like hear messages and songs. You could also, your ears could ring a lot. But off top, this ability helps you to block out illusions, not to be lost in illusions or daydreams. It also helps you to overcome your enemies with ease because you just kind of trust and know what to do at the right time. And you may, this may be something new that you're becoming comfortable with because maybe you've had some recent victories. Maybe you've had some recent victories over some enemies. And maybe it's because you trusted the healing, you trust the hearing, you trust what you were hearing, and you trust what you already knew about maybe this person. The Hierophant in reverse, this can definitely be releasing this could be releasing like certain groups or certain friends with the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant in reverse can also be something untraditional. So this can also be atomic writing also because the Queen of Swords is good with a pen. So you could be a writer. You could be a really, really great writer. You could be what's called automatic writing where you just sit down and messages kind of come out. These could be messages from your spirit guides and angels. You pulled the boss here, Capricorn energy. Serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic. This is all about being realistic. That's kind of that nature of knowing. Being realistic with expectations and people. Kind of just understanding and knowing people. Also being able to kind of know what people are going to do before they do it. It's kind of that Queen of Swords energy. because you just kind of know people. You can kind of read people very easily. Structured, traditional, wise, enduring, accomplished, badass, majestic, competent, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, rigid, and disciplined. So you definitely pay attention to how people are, like, people's, how they control themselves. What level of self-control do they have? Psychic ability to just know. Kind of know people that go overboard, people that are really within balance, and those that aren't. Pisces, the mystic. Imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic, mystical, adoring, magical, allowing, dreamy, ephemeral, spiritual, emotional, escapist, impractical, oceanic, self-pitying, and illogical. I think this is something you help clear out for a lot of people. I think you clear out illusion for people that kind of live in maybe la la land. Here with the Queen of Swords and this Four of Cups, this is like you live in the perfect balance between these two worlds of, like, it's the perfect balance of being very logical but understanding there is magic in life. This is, to me, is about why you know. This is telling me that the Queen of Swords knows because her chakras are in a line. So she's able to know certain things about people because she just look at them and say, oh, this chakra is out of alignment. Just because she just feels it. She could tell maybe somebody isn't a great communicator. She could tell somebody that doesn't feel safe. She could tell when somebody doesn't feel safe. She could tell when somebody's an artist. She could tell when somebody's great at acquiring money or loving relationships. So this is just somebody that is very knowing. So you could be a very just knowing person. You just know. You don't know how you know. You also receive intuitive hits through music. I'm going to say that with that Pisces card coming out here. Being very in tune with music. Also pulled Alchemist. So alchemy to me is the ability to take thoughts or dreams and use some form of magic to bring them here. Combining elements they don't usually or may not go together well. They can go together well, or they don't have to. Let me slow down. So the Queen of Swords is air energy. So to me, this is air and water, which is very masculine and feminine energy. This is air of water. So this is being logical with emotions. So because you're logical with emotions, it allows you to create a very balanced state for yourselves and other people. So air of water, just the ability to know, and also the ability to just hear. You can hear people talk and they may not be talking about anything related to what's bothering them, but you just know. You just know what's bothering them. This is alchemy. Alchemist. The alchemist. You also pull fragmented. I'm going to say you could be able to tell when people are in a state of frenzy. You can tell when people are fragmented. You just know. This goes very well with this card because this card reminds me a lot about the chakras. You know, you got the root chakra, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. So being able to tell when somebody's fragmented, being able to tell when somebody's scattered, being able to tell, like I said, what somebody needs, you just kind of know. So you could have children already, or maybe you've raised a lot of children or been around children a lot, because usually I feel like you get this ability when you've been around children a lot. You spend a lot of time with children. Maybe your first couple of businesses was with children, babysitting them. Maybe you have brothers and sisters that have children, and maybe you help raise these children. I say that this usually is somebody that has spent a lot of time around children in the past or now, because usually children aren't able to express themselves. They're not always able to express themselves on what they need. So and adults can be the same way. They can still have these childhood issues where they're not able to express what they want and need. So this is telling me that you're able to immediately decipher what people need and what's going on with them, what they're feeling stuck on about, what they're pouting about. You're able to offer that support to them if you want to. So this is the ability to just know. Dawn, the light after darkness. So I will definitely say that you could be somebody that provides people with a lot of clarity regarding what they're feeling, what emotions are blocked. You also you're the only one to pull two of the I Am Queen or I Am King cards. You pull Queen of Pure Essence. And this could be because you may hold a very pure vibration yourself, just meaning that I mean, you're very head over heart situation. You know what you want, you know what you don't want. So that kind of allows you to see the people around you and understand them better. Queen of Oneness. Definitely somebody that is able to see through people, see exactly what they need. You just know. Sometimes you don't know how you know or why you know. You know what to say. But I think it's because you understand chakras. So again, to me, this pal's spiritual gift is clear cognizance. Now, what is this spiritual gift helping you to achieve? You pulled serenity. Yeah, for sure. You could definitely help create serenity for yourself or other people by allowing them to work through emotions. Emotional blocks with the Seven of Wands here. What is this gift helping you to achieve? Oh, look at this. Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. That's wonderful. Helping people to pay attention to their emotions, pay attention to what they need. Magician. Finding a way for them to get what they need. Teaching people how to be resourceful to get what they need to feel fulfilled. King of Swords. Teaching people to be more emotionally balanced. More of be more in a state of self-control. Definitely teaching people how to trust what they know, trust their logic, just really trust their logic, trust their logic and their emotions, how to combine those two, because feelings I'm not gonna say feelings can be fleeting, so knowing how to trust your feelings and combining that with logic to create a safe space or serenity. Lastly, you pulled It's Manifested. New desire reality is already present in your life. Vibrational alignment. Astrology gives you the edge. So this could be an astrological placement you have. You could have, you pulled Capricorn and Pisces. So you could have either Capricorn in your 12th house, or you could have Pisces in your 1st house. Because Pisces rules the 12th house and Capricorn rules... No, Capricorn rules the 11th house. Excuse me. I said the 1st house. Capricorn rules the 11th house. Aquarius, Pisces. Dang, the 10th house. My bad. Capricorn is the 10th house. Pisces is the 12th house. So Capricorn can be in the 12th house, or Pisces could be in your 10th house. Prayer card for this. Money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs. We're just talking about that, knowing each other's needs. And is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. So like I said, I know this says money on here, but I definitely think this is about teaching people how to work through their emotional, understanding their emotions better, and understanding the difference between fleeting emotions and having stable emotions that are also combined or meet logic, emotions that meet logic. This green card is also about the heart chakra. So, teaching people about their emotions, how to be compassionate with themselves, and how to create serenity and peace, within themselves and not have to depend on other people to do that for them. 4 card is about stability. So definitely emotional stability. Pile number 2, that was your reading. If it didn't resonate with you, please feel free to check out another pile. Pile number 1 or pile number 3. Again, thank you so much for checking in with Anurakti Tarot. Feel free to share, like, or subscribe. Thank you. Pile number 2, also, this is about, Fluorite is a bullshit detector too. So being able to see through people's BS, being able to see them clearly, that's that clear cognizance. I just want to add that in there, pile number 2. All right, pile number 3, we're about to get started with you. Nigerian black tourmaline with a little bit of lepidolite. I love this crystal. This is like one of my favorites. I love crystals of protection. And you're number 44. So I'm just going to cleanse right quick. Ooh, it's hot. I feel it. So pile number 3, thank you so much for your patience. We have here what psychic abilities are developing, is blossoming at this time. Also, we have, what is this psychic ability helping you to achieve? And we pulled some oracles, and we put a prayer card to help with this psychic ability, which we're going to read these at the end. And we're going to start with, I need to move these others out the way so I have some space. Okay. So we're going to start with your psychic abilities that are currently developing. Three of Cups, Ace of Swords, Three of Swords in reverse, the Hermit, Perfection, the Sun. Three of Clubs, automatically, I'm going to tell you, clairgustance, which is the ability to taste. So you could be like, I can give you an example. So I was in a class one time. I was at a seminar one time, and the teacher, she kept getting sick, and she kept leaving and going to the bathroom. And I just remember when she got back, I remember this very, very strong taste of like, I think it was Popeye's chicken in my mouth, but like when you burp it, like if you would have had Popeye's chicken and you burp it. And then she kind of just admitted that she ate something bad and that, you know, she was going to have to cut the seminar short. That would be, to me, clairgustance. So the ability to taste things. Maybe you could taste what somebody else has eaten earlier. Maybe you're able to, I don't know, taste could be also like, if somebody's thinking about you, maybe you taste their favorite food or something like that. So clairgustance is the ability to taste. I'm going to keep going and see what else I get here. You got 5th house, which is passion, for sure. Aries, the radical. You also pull Queen of Creative Beauty. We're going to put this over here. Oh, and you're the only one that pulled 2 of the Witch's Wisdom tarot cards, oracle cards. So you got tarot, guidance, passion. You also got invisibility. I definitely felt like this was a pile of strong protection. Oh, I love this already. I'm going to show you the cards. All right, let's get to it. So you put the 3 of Cups and upright. This is automatically like taste. Automatically clairgustance. You also put the Ace of Swords. I'm going to say clairaudience too. So you have the ability to clairgustance. Clairaudience is hearing. 3 of Swords, I'm also going to say clairsentient. The ability to feel. So you have the ability to feel what others are feeling, or just feel the energy of a room. You have the ability to, like I said, hear things, maybe hear what people are saying in their head, hearing people's thoughts. The Hermit card is here in the reverse. So kind of coming out of isolation. Maybe you've really worked on these abilities in private, and now you're finally coming out of isolation. Maybe you're around people and using these abilities, but you maybe not be communicating with people that much. You also pulled, look, the number 4, perfection. So I'm going to say this gift is already developed. These gifts are already developed. You're just perfecting them. The Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse is like small successes. So it's kind of like being able to tell what people are feeling, thinking. And sometimes it's great to know. I mean, it's great to know, like, you feel it's good that you have that information. But the Sun in reverse could be like, I don't know, it could be like a small success that you don't really care about or something like that. But it could still be beneficial if you're, for whatever you do for work, if you have employees or something like that, or, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. So this can feel like, oh my God, I feel everything that everybody had. I feel everything that's going on for everybody, and that's a lot. It could be overwhelming. So sometimes it can dampen your own mood here with the Sun card in reverse. Maybe it kind of dampens your mood sometimes because you feel what other people are feeling. You pulled passion twice, but here you pulled passion, 5th house, which is ruled by Leo. And you also pulled Aries. So you could have an Aries placement in your 5th house. So the 5th house is ruled by passion. It's about performance, entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs, passion, pleasure, parties, children, humor, romance, and disco balls. I definitely say parties, being around a lot of people and maybe having all these psychic abilities happening at once can be overwhelming. You pulled Aries, the radical, active, self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive, fiery, exhilarating, innocent, being on a mission, bossy, driving, sparky, courageous, selfish, macho, impulsive, argumentative, and competitive. So 44, this is, like I said, the ability to kind of taste taste things or have a taste in your mouth for what people have eaten earlier, or maybe just what you're going to eat later. But the ability to taste is like, you could also like, I don't know, salivate if somebody that you enjoy spending time with is gonna approach you soon. Not approach you soon, but maybe you don't know that they're coming over to your house, and then they all of a sudden they call you. But right before that, maybe you were salivating, or maybe before that your ear rang. Also being able to see how people feel, like knowing how people feel, just feeling their feelings. You could look at somebody and they look happy, but you know that they're not. You know that they're unhappy or they're upset about something. Clairaudience, having the ability to hear your ears ringing, and maybe as soon as your ear rings, you get an intuitive download about something, or as soon as your ear rings, you hear somebody say something across the room that you needed to hear. Like, oh my God, I needed to hear that for some other puzzle piece in your life. You also pulled passion again. And you pulled tarot guidance. So this could also mean, I'm just going to say this too, you could also have the ability of clairsentience, which is the ability to hold things, or just from touch, you can understand, do a reading on somebody. You could touch somebody's ring and know that it was passed down from that's psychometry. But you know, it was passed from a grandmother or something like that here with the Hermit card also. So this is somebody, you have a lot of spiritual gifts. Clairgustance, clairaudience, psychometry, I think I said clairsentience. You also pulled spells here, spells and alchemy. So here you have air, water, and fire. You have all the elements here. Also with this Virgo card. So this is, like I said, you could definitely have all the gifts. That would be clear, especially with passion too, because I also see passion as smell. So you could smell somebody before they walk in the room also, or you could be somewhere and smell somebody's perfume or cologne, and maybe that just means that person's thinking about you or talking about you. So this is clairalience, which is the smell, clairaudience, which is about auditory, clairgustance, which is about taste, clairsentience, which is about physical touch, which I'm going to take that with the Four of Wands, passion, and the Sun too. The ability to feel things, physical touch, and psychometry, the ability to know things that may have belonged to other people, take somebody's glasses and know, oh, you used to ride a bike when you were little, or things like that. You also got Queen of Creating Beauty. So maybe this gift also helps you to create some sort of beauty, like within yourself, maybe in your own home. Maybe you're really good at creating texture, taste, smell, and ambiance just in general. You could definitely be somebody that's really good at creating like covering all the bases for creating a really sensual ambiance. Authenticity is also a really good card to get. I really like this as invisibility, because this means that you use your abilities to also make you invisible, make you seen when you want to be seen and not seen. And that could simply mean, even if a lot of people are coming up and talking to you in conversation, you're really good at deterring the conversation away from yourself or not talking about yourself. You're really good at kind of turning the conversation to people, or kind of seeing that maybe people are coming up to you to ask you something and maybe they're too afraid. So you kind of lead the conversation that way. But I love when invisibility comes up. This stone is all about protection and being invisible. Like my favorite stone. Also here you pulled number 13. Like I said, this is definitely something you've mastered. This is a gift that you've already mastered here with the perfection card here. This is definitely being in control of your gift. Also being aware of how everybody feels in the room. I mean, this is like, you know what everybody's thinking. You know what everybody feels. You can smell, taste, hear everything. Like you're just very, very, you could be a person that is extremely aware, very, very present. Maybe always having your head on a swivel, also being very cautious. Now, what is this psychic ability helping you to achieve? Tranquility, for sure. You can only have tranquility if you have this ability of feeling safe. So it's important to feel safe, for sure. I could see that. making people feel safe. Also, the ability to taste. I don't know, maybe you can kind of tell if like, I know that's weird. Maybe you could tell if like people put stuff like in your drink or your food or something. I don't know. Like you're able to tell when people do like little weird, you know, creepy things like that. I don't know, if you tell somebody you don't fucking like pepper or whatever and they still try to sneak it in your food. It's like, I told you I don't like pepper, you know, like you'll be able to spot that. I know that sounds weird, but it's being able to see through, like being able to protect yourself and other people, because you have this, I mean, you have all these psychic abilities. This to me is a lot of psychic abilities for sure. Because I have earth, water, fire, and air here. So what is this psychic ability helping you to achieve? Oh, wow, this is really great. This psychic ability is going to help you to have more opportunities, period. This psychic ability, all of these psychic abilities are working together to help you boss up, for sure. King of Wands is being in charge of your own, just your own empire. But a part of that is being able to balance the scales. So this scale could be involved with bringing all of your psychic abilities together. And they're very well balanced to bring tangible results, like bring in more money, bring in more assets. Your psychic abilities help you do that, for sure. So this is something that is helping you to achieve is more financial success, more justice for people around you, just helping people to balance their emotions. Also yourself, also to be fair in your approaches to people and understanding people, and keeping people protected also. I mean, I know it's not supposed to be a responsibility, but maybe it's just something that you're good at. You also put the flamingo, enjoying friends, having balance in chaos, for sure. This, like I said, being able to be in a room full of people and know how everybody's feeling and what they're thinking, dealing with your emotions and mastering your energy. Like I said, these abilities are definitely something that you have already mastered. So like I said, your ability here, clairaudience, the ability to smell things, clairaudience, the ability to hear, clairgustance, the ability to taste, psychometry, the ability to touch things and kind of know where they came from, they were passed down, and also clairsentience, like being able to physically feel what people are feeling. Those are the psychic abilities that I'm seeing here. So now for your reading. I love this card you just got. This couldn't mean, I mean, this is so accurate. Show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. So you could also feel different like pains and aches in your body, and maybe because somebody else is feeling that ache or pain. You could feel things in your head. You can know when somebody has a headache just by looking at them, or know when somebody's having issues with their knees, or know when somebody's heartbroken because you feel pain in your heart. Just different things like this. So this is definitely somebody that's kind of mastered multiple abilities, and is just making them stronger, and they're helping you to bring in more opportunities, keep others protected, and to help your business thrive with the King of Wands here. So pile number 3, number 44, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed another reading by Anurakti Tarot. If that reading did not resonate with you, please feel free to check out another pile number 1 or pile number 2. Pile number 3, you could have messages in pile number 2. For sure, pile number 2. So again, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and look forward to the next reading. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.